Moonshot after Bombay season had a problem with his joints. We've treated him now. That's why he's running after such a long time. He's a good horse. Hoping that he runs a good race. You've got Sim Sim and Fidato who are already had a run here. My horse doesn't have a run. That's the only problem. He's matured well. He's won in Bombay. He's run good races in Bombay, but he's not run a good race. Last time when he ran in Pune, he got this problem. And it took a long time getting him right in Bombay because in Bombay I think he ran sometime in March or April towards the end of the season. So now he's again taken time. He's a problematic horse. I hope this going suits him. Debe rides.
My first runner should be Sim Sim, and she had a good start to the season. She ran a decent second. I think she should run a big race, and MS Diora is riding her. Like I said, she ran a decent race, and I hope the form carries on and she does well.
I got Majrala Blue in the first race. Big field, not really big, reasonably sized field, but a tough set. Very open race. Uh, Horse that gets the best run on the of the race will emerge the winner there. TS Jodha.
Yeah, I've got a Love Warrior running in the first race. She's had a lot of issues. I put her off mid Bombay season, brought her back. She's had a run here. She's come up a lot. She's looking well. She'll run a good race. She's definitely come up from the run because she hadn't run for 4 months prior to that. Though there's Malaysia's horse My Treasure and Faisal's horse Sim Sim in the race to beat. PS Chawan rides her.
I have My Treasure in the first race. She's a filly in Pune too. Twice she was under stress after the races. Though she's worked very well this time, and I've changed some equipments. I have hood and blinker on her, and Suraj rides her this time. The company looks to be okay, but there's a horse Time who is running after a long gap, but he's worked extremely well. So he's the horse to look in the race, and I hope she comes and wins.
Fortunate Son has run here and won. We are trying him over 2000 meters. Let's see how he goes that distance. There are two confirmed stayers in that. One is Sauza, Diff. They are good horses. So we're taking them on. Let's hope he runs a good race. He likes this going. That's for sure. That's for sure. But whether he'll go that distance or not is a question mark. Nikhil Parmar.
I've got to run in the second race, Royal Alamdar. It's a long distance race, 2000 meters, or what we call as a mile and a quarter. And he's being ridden by Joy Chunoy, who we saw making a comeback last week on Golden Neil. We have a lot of expectations on this horse. He disappointed us in the Independence Cup. But the Independence Cup, the going was very sticky and the ground was holding. And fingers crossed it doesn't rain. And though he's running against some very talented horses like Diff and Lito and Fortunate Son, all really top of the line horses, I would still definitely give him a chance because he has it in him.
I have in the second rate Beyond Measure, who I think very highly of the horse. Is a very well bred horse. He's running with a horse who's one very impressive Tiff. So it is the horse we all have to beat. He had a summer season who had 3 races run over there in Bangalore. So he's a quite fit horse.
Souza, I think we all have to beat Diff in that race. Souza's run a good second last time, so I think he'll run well, but we all have to beat Diff. Quite fit, he's a fit horse, he's had a race, so he's come on for that.
He works very well. He's been disappointing so far. He's very well bred. He's a half brother to Mojito. Hoping that longer distance and with blinkers on, he should run a good race. Track work, he always works good, but he's been disappointing so far, as I said.
The third race I've got So Special. She ran the favorite the other day, on the second day. It was a 9 furlongs. She wasn't totally wound up for that race and she packed up and finished fourth. She's come up from there. Suraj Naridu rides her. It's an open race. It's a 15 horse race, so run of the race will count, but she'll be in the mix of it. No, the run of the race will count as Naren's horse Charming Star in the race. There's Song Sang Blue from a Subak stable, and Cupido has worked very well.
The Spark of Gold plate, I've got Charming Star with Joy Chinoy and Zakapa with C.A. Joda. C.A. Joda, another champion rider. Zakapa could be an absolute outsider. He's been working well, showing a lot of form in morning work. If he repeats, he has a good chance. Charming Star, I'm really hoping he runs well because he has been a little disappointing till now. But again, as work as a indication, he's doing very well. Both of them have worked well.
Murwara Princess. I've extended her trip a bit. I've gone from a 1200 to a mile. And I hope she does well, though she's not yet done much so far. But I see a bit of an improvement in her, and hopefully the longer trip should suit her better. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. I presume she should. So let's hope for the best on that one too.
Toussaint is he's still a maiden, but his last run was a little promising. So this time we have changed, put on some equipment, earplugs and hood. Hopefully he'll run a very good race, and I hope he comes out and wins. Yeah, we're just hoping it will help him, and I'm just hoping he comes out and wins. And he's maintaining himself. He's well, and he's good. 5 kilo boy Haridas Gore, so special. Then there's Juiced and Caprifla also. So it's a very open type of race. But I hope my horse comes and does his bit.
Third race, I got Angel's Trumpet running her first start in Pune season. And I also have Song Song Blue running there. She ran a very nice race in a shorter distance. I think this mile will suit her better. I got PS Chauhan to ride her. A big field. 2-3 nice horses there. There's Toussaint.
Well, he's running after a surgery, a wind surgery, and he's come back from the farm, so maybe he will lack a little bit in fitness. But he's very well, and actually he's just on the track behind us. And we're giving a lot of weight around, but I think he'll run a very big race. Trevor rides him. His track work is good. He's a good horse, so he's a good, honest horse, so he's always going to work well. But maybe just short of a race or short of a piece of work, but I think he'll be there.
I have Hoops of Thunder. It's a very open race. He's running after a big gap. He's a bit light. He was not taken the summer very well, but he's come back. He's a nice long. He's a staying horse. He's running mile here, and I hope he does well. Pune always the horses require a race because of a big gap from Bombay to Pune. It's always an advantage when you have a race under him. So he's having a first run. Though he went a mock race, he was a decent mock race. But yeah, he's a light frame horse, so I can't do much on him. That's hoping to he run a good race.
I've got Frankie. He's also had a tieback wind surgery. He's better for that. I'm hoping that he runs a good race, and we'll see how it goes where Frankie is concerned. Frankie is being ridden by Umesh. Track work looks good, so hoping for the best. Fingers crossed.
A nice horse called It's My Time. He's by Rodrigo Corner out of Unforgettable You. He's had only one run. He finished a good fourth that day. Gaifer beat him. Gaifer finished third. I finished fourth in that race, and he's come up since the run. He'll go very close. There are three winners in the race: Golden Kingdom, Liam, and Hooves of Thunder, giving us weight. But it'll be a competitive race, and I think I'll go very close to winning. No, definitely, he's improved a lot. He's improved a lot.
Chat, Nikhil Parma riding. Then I've got Brave Beauty, Nazil rides, and I've got Stunning Visual, which Amit rides. Chat is running for the first time this season. She's come after a small setback. She probably may need the race. Brave Beauty ran a decent race last time. I've stepped her up in distance, put blinkers on her. Hopefully, she should run a good race. Work is ordinary, it's not brilliant, but she's not a good workhorse.
Okay.
And third runner is Stunning Visual. Her last run was not so good, but she's worked really well after that. Yeah, so I'm hoping for a better performance from her this time.
Yes.
Fifth race, September handicap, Mont Blanc.
Yeah.
I'm running him in a little strong set where we have a horse like Golden Kingdom, Liam, a lot of good horses there. But I think he will definitely figure in the top three.
Yeah, September handicap, I've got Karina running. Last time she put in a good effort, but it was raining and I think she had a small slip at the 300 mark. So she couldn't give her best in that race. That day Golden Kingdom had won well and he's running again, but he's giving us a lot of weight. So we have a slight edge on Golden Kingdom and Liam is there. He's a nice horse. But she's worked well and I think she'll win the September handicap. We've stuck to Bhavani because he knows the horse. It's very important that the boys riding the horses know the horses, and she's a little temperamental filly, so she goes well with him, so we've stuck to him.
Baby Bazooka, she's in form. She's had a win and a second. This time I've claimed allowance on her.
Okay.
And hopefully she should be able to pull it off.
Exclusive, she works well, but she's not showing much improvement how she did in Bombay. And I think she don't like the going, because of that she's running in and out. But this time she will run a good race, but I'm not sure she will win or something. Because there is very tough race. Four, 5 horses fencing in this race. 3, 4 horses, Basin's horses is there, and MK is 3, 4 horses fencing in that race. Because of that, I think it's a very open race. She worked well. She went 7 under, but I'm not giving much work this time because she's not improving her condition also. But this time she will run a good race. 3 mock race. She's not showing any improvement in the mock race in Pune. When she start racing in Bombay, she won 3 races in a row. That is a surprise because that's also maybe I feel like this going maybe not suit Pune. But this time she will run a good race. The draw is inside also. She will run a good race. And T.S. Jodha is running that.
Runner in the 6th race called Lit. And she is well placed to win there. She has a few horses as a danger like Baby Bazooka and The Awakening. But I think if she reproduces her last run, which she just missed, she should win this race. Yeah, she should win. The Awakening, that's it. These 2 are the horses to watch out for. She should run a very good race. She's a promising filly and well bred too. So she's a good sprinter and she should run a good race. Yeah.
Spring Grove is running in a sprint race. It's a very competitive race. She's in good condition. She'll be right there, whoever wins.
I have the Awakening in the 6th race. He's done nothing wrong. He's quite fit. I'm running him in 6 furlong this time, which I think is a suitable distance for him. He's knocking the door. I hope he wins this time. The horse over there to beat is Lit. In the last time he's run ahead of me. So the horse to beat Lit. Yes, he's a horse who is knocking the door, as I said. He's very fit and I'm sure he can do well.
Peppers, he's a nice horse. He's won a race last time, but in the lower class. This time he's running class 3, but he's really well. I think he should be there. He's maintaining himself, and I hope he comes out and wins also. 3 good horses. There's Baby Bazooka is there, Exclusive is there, and there's a horse called Cellini also. So it's a very competitive race, but we hope for the best. Awakening is also there. He's been knocking on the door.
Last race, I've got Hilma Clint, Mustaqim Alam, and Turmeric Tower C. Umesh. Hilma Clint is drawn well on the inside. She has the form on her side. I think she could win this race. Turmeric Tower has come back from a setback. I hope she runs well.
Then in the last race, I have Zukor. Unfortunately, he is very badly drawn. and it's his first start to the season, but has worked well. So I just keep my fingers crossed. Well, I always hope that he does that.
Yeah, okay.
Let's see how it goes. MS Deora is riding it.
Last race I've got Amy, old man. He'll run a decent race. It's a tough race, but he'll be right there. He loves this going. Amy doesn't need so much track work. He's already run a race. He's fit. He's looking well, and he's working well. The top weights are nice. They are good horses. They are younger horses.